Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter had renewed faith that his relationship with Hope might be back on track after a recent discussion. She had been furious with him for sticking with his job at Forrester Creations after they mercilessly fired her. They had compactly taken over the company, and when Carter decided to give it back, Hope still believed that they were a platoon and that he'd stand by her. She was left feeling betrayed, and just lately was at a point where she could have a calm discussion with Carter. Carter believed that they were on their way to a reconciliation. Once Hope was eventually willing to speak with Carter, he went to work trying to win her over. Carter has participated that his life is awful without Hope and that, anyhow a business, their love should be strong enough to prevail. He was bound and determined to win her back and was ready to do whatever it took to prove himself to her. Hope easily wanted to believe Carter, but it was going to take a little work on his part to assure her. Hope entertained the idea of rejuvenating effects with Carter for bare twinkles before Steffi arrived to tell her that their ex-husband, Liam, is dying. After that, all that Hope can suppose about is Liam and the son that they partake. Carter is no longer a study, because immediate family is all that matters to Hope. Daphne arrived at Forrester Creations with 2 targets to produce a hand scent and to break up Carter and Hope. Daphne actually fell for Carter and has aggressively told him every chance she gets. The two have participated 2 kisses, with Carter averring that he still loves Hope. Daphne has tried to move Carter that it's time to move on from Hope, with little luck. Once Hope makes it clear that Liam is her only focus, Carter is a free man with no reason to ignore Daphne's advances. His heart may still be with Hope, but that wouldn't stop him from getting physical with the perfumer. Hope will commit to Liam as sad Carter eavesdrops. Daphne will make a move in the fate. Hope telling Liam that their future is together. As Hope adds that she doesn't want to spend any further time piecemeal, Carter looks crushed as he listens around the corner. Carter wouldn't know about Liam's brain excrescence news and why Hope is suddenly latching onto Liam like this. All Carter will know is that he's devastated since he'll feel like Hope is choosing Liam over him. Daphne has been prompting Carter to let Hope go, but he's been reticent to give up on the woman he loves. Indeed, after Carter overhears Hope's commitment, he'll have a hard time moving on. Daphne will be eager to hurdle and move Carter that he's not meant to be with Hope. After Daphne kisses Carter's impertinence, she may go for his lips next and could maybe tempt him into a more passionate hassle. Since Liam will try to push Hope back in Carter's direction laterally, this could turn into quite the mess. Liam's visit to Finn office. Liam will be on a special charge that involves Hope and Steffi, so he'll have a big favor to ask. Promise me that you'll bring Steffi and Hope together if and when I'm gone, Liam says to Finn in B&B's daily exercise videotape. Liam isn't apprehensive of it yet, but his imminent demise is formally helping Hope and Steffi mend walls. Steffi and Hope lately set up common ground since they both care so much about Liam and detest to see him go. Despite all the terrible prognostications regarding Liam's medical condition, Hope and Steffi are floundering to imagine a world without him in it. Steffi and Hope will continue to bond over their collective Liam despair, so stay tuned for updates on the sincere scenes to come. Hope's conviction that she and Liam will fight what's ahead. Plus, Carter tells Brooke he doesn't plan to give up on Hope. Luna also makes a surprise visit to Finn and Steffi. Luna stood her ground and made it clear that she wasn't giving up on Finn, no matter what it took. She knew the odds weren't in her favor, but she pledged to find a way to make their relationship real. Across city, Steffi eventually opened up to Hope and laid bare the verity about Liam's condition. Hope was blindsided by the news, left reeling as she tried to make sense of it all. Steffi's delivery was honest, if not a little defensive, but the impact was inarguable. Brooke didn't know what hit her when Deacon came out of left field with a bold suggestion about what Hope should do next. She was easily rattled, doubtful if Deacon's advice was defensive, manipulative, or just deceived. Steffi and Hope set up an unanticipated connection through Liam's situation. For formerly, the pressure between them eased, and they stood together in a rare moment of solidarity. They both loved Liam in different ways, and that participated love formed a fragile, temporary alliance. Liam and Steffi continued scuffling with the brutal reality of his condition. The weight of his prognostic hung heavily in the air as they tried to face what the future might hold. Steffi remained fiercely probative, but her solicitude was palpable. Liam, meanwhile, plotted with passions of guilt and helplessness. He abominated the idea of burdening Hope and questioned how important she could truly handle. Steffi set up herself pushing Liam to open up to Hope about what was really going on with his health. She knew the weight he carried and how important it bring him to keep the verity hidden. Steffi believed Hope had a right to know and claimed Liam owed her honesty. Although he dithered, still recycling the prognostic himself, Steffi made it clear that staying silent would only hurt everyone more in the end. Liam surprised Hope by suggesting she consider giving Carter another chance, encouraging her to look beyond one's misconstructions. His advice, though putatively out of character, was offered with sincerity, intimating at Liam's own shifting perspective on love and alternate chances. Hope, taken suddenly by the discussion, set up herself reflecting on Carter's once conduct and whether remission was possible. Liam's unanticipated support raised Hope's reservations about Liam indeed further. Hope grew decreasingly suspicious about Liam's unforeseen change in living arrangements. Subtle cues and Liam's vague explanations touched off alarm bells, egging Hope to begin digging deeper into what he might be hiding. At the same time, Will crossed paths with Electra and offered his genuine congratulations on her recent success and apparent happiness. Ridge plotted to attune Eric's sincere explanations with Brooke's recent jest, leaving him torn between fidelity to his father and his deep confirmed passions for Brooke. The emotional weight of the situation forced Ridge to question effects. Away, Daphne faced Katie's wrath head-on. Katie, fiercely defensive of Carter and still paining from Daphne's treason, left no room for defenses. Her battle was blistering. Ridge wasted no time defying Eric after learning about the trick he orchestrated involving Brooke and the Looker. Feelings ran grandly as the two men changed heated words, with Ridge demanding answers and Eric defending his controversial choices. Meanwhile, Katie, reeling from what she had witnessed the day ahead, decided to take matters into her own hands. After wiretapping on a private discussion between Daphne and Zend, she brazened Daphne and claimed on the verity. Daphne set up herself cornered, doubtful how to explain down the mounting substantiation against her. Pressures burned when Steffi and Taylor discovered the shocking verity about the Looker. The disclosure burned a surge of feelings and added energy to the formerly stewing fire within the Forrester family. Meanwhile, Katie set up herself in an awkward moment when she suddenly caught a regard of Daphne participating a kiss with Carter. The sight left Katie stunned and suspicious, egging questions about Daphne's true intentions and whether Carter's passions were being manipulated, or lost entirely. Bill and Liam face each other and the history. Eric is crossing a line that he shouldn't cross. That's because his son Ridge's love life is none of his business. He's telling Brooke to run after Ridge because he's the love of her life, despite the fact that Ridge decided that he wanted to be with his other partner, Taylor. But during the most recent occasion of the show, Eric told his son flat out that he needs to leave his gal to be with his fortune, which he thinks is Brooke. Does father really know stylish? Eric treats Ridge like a sprat because Ridge acts like a sprat. How numerous men live with their daddies? If it weren't for Eric, Ridge would live off of Doc Do-Nothing or off of Brooke and her inventions. Another addict of the show wrote, Brooke also has children with his father, so I'm always confused why the love of his life is also the woman that was sleeping with his father and his kiddies by his father. And also there was this comment as well, she chose to have those kiddies and marry him. Indeed, if he left her, just straight decency would be not to sleep and marry her ex-husband's father. Brooke has always been selfish. Case in point, Hope generality. She was well apprehensive that Cleric was married to Bridget.